from Huntington Beach, California, weighing 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
Alright, let's see how this is. I'm surprised they aired this one on TV this quickly.
From Kyoto, Japan, weighing 220 pounds, he is the NXT champion, Shinsuke Nakamaura!
I'm gonna get a little closer. Good crowd for Australia. Oh wait, no. Or wherever they are. I think they are.
It is all about the NXT championship.
I don't like the lighting.
The first two men to have ever won the title twice. Their final encounter inside a steel cage.
A little nitpicks, I guess.
Both of these superstars know each other so well. Curious to see the strategies of both men. Is there going to be a long?
I guess we're not gonna start in quick.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
The audience is out of tune with the song like crazy.
Immediately asking for his rematch after the battle in Osaka, Japan. Both these
Whatever.
men have been very quick, as a matter of fact, to ask for the rematches. Give credit to our general manager, Mr. William Regal, saying one more time, once and for all, these two inside a steel cage.
Nakamura with a single leg takedown. We saw it in the last match in Osaka, how proficient Samoa Joe is on the ground. His jiu-jitsu game is incredibly strong.
It's the crowd that is really going to make this match, because this is going to be slow, and start out slow.
Just a little too strong from this position.
Samoa Joe using his body weight to his advantage, keeping the champion pinned against the ropes, but Nakamura
I mean, you do the best you can with what you got. But
Graves, you mentioned it. These are two men who are very experienced. They've been in this type of match before. Who do you see the advantage going to, however?
It's too close to call, Tom. It's next to impossible to call.
check that
Both of these
message
men have
later.
held the championship proudly. Neither man plans on leaving Australia without the NXT title.
Who do you think would be better at utilizing the cage?
I would have to say maybe as far as agility goes, Nakamura may have a slight advantage as far as being able to escape. But I would never want to be locked inside of a steel cage with Samoa Joe.
Part of me thinks of what we've seen from Nakamura since Toronto. He's been all about no mercy to Samoa Joe.
Oh, I thought he was going to hit the cage.
Is there with the clothesline, and Nakamura's feeling it.
We said it from the outset, if Nakamura can stay calm, stay loose.
At least let somebody hit the cage. Let's not have this cage and not use it.
To the nose, and Nakamura with an early advantage. And good vibrations in the corner. Graves, we talked about this NXT live tour starting in Osaka, spanning Australia, soon returning to the United States. And what kind of toll does that take on the body now that both these men step inside the cage?
Was he meant to hit the cage there?
Being launched into a cage by Samoa Joe.
So I don't think he did.
You're right, Tom. Exhaustion's got to be
Or maybe it was just a bad angle.
Now who wants it more in this scenario?
Jump! That time he did.
Joe took advantage.
Could be Joe's first opportunity to escape the cage.
What the?
For the ages.
This fierce rivalry.
What the heck is this?
These two superstars know each other so incredibly well.
Has come.
This is what the women's evolution is all about.
Weird commercial for...
Of the line. Sasha Banks.
I am going to go down as the greatest women's champion of all time.
Charlotte.
Believe me!
This commercial is entirely out of place.
Prepare to make history once again in a grueling 30-minute WWE Iron Man match for the Raw Women's Championship. WWE Road
Really? You put this commercial here.
live this Sunday, only on WWE Network.
Now playing.
What the heck?
Producer of Insidious.
I don't use religious methods. I go inside the victim's mind. I evict them from the inside.
Incarnate, rated PG-13. Now playing.
Samoa Joe has been dominating here against Shinsuke Nakamura for the last few minutes of this match inside of a steel cage. Who will walk out with the NXT Championship?
I think Samoa Joe may realize.
Was I not paying attention?
Underestimated Nakamura in Osaka.
And
Lost
they
his championship.
Nakamura connects with the left. On
did
the side of the
something.
face, and here come the knees. This is why they call him the King of Strong Style.
All 220 pounds of Nakamura behind each of
Oh well,
the knee
whatever.
strikes.
I'll leave it in.
Take out Samoa Joe.
And Samoa Joe just trying to cover up in that instance, and now Shinsuke back up to his feet. Well, look at
Nakamura
Joe.
looks like he's got a guillotine, perhaps. Joe able to escape.
Well, looking for the inverted exploder, perhaps. Was thinking about this in Osaka and Toronto. Nakamura showed off some surprising power. Oh, and a big German suplex.
Holy smokes, that German suplex.
Nakamura has neutralized the challenger. Can he capitalize?
Taking down the big Samoa. Now look at Shinsuke.
Sorry.
Here we go.
Slam. Cover for the
Camera's
championship.
here.
Nakamura at it too.
Nakamura looking for the Kinshasa that has brought him so much success, but again, both of these superstars know each other inside and out. Samoa Joe able to capitalize with a thunderous power slam.
Both men back up to their feet.
Brutal forearm strikes to the
Back
side of
and
each man's
forth.
jaw.
One of my favorite things in any match.
There's an open
Because
hand
it always
strike to
gets the
Samoa
crowd
Joe.
into it.
Well, Shinsuke missed there. And now
Coquina
Joe's
clutch.
behind.
Joe's got it locked in.
I'm bringing Shinsuke Nakamura down to the mat here. Remember, can win via pinfall or submission or escaping the cage. Joe trying to do it via submission.
Even if it's boring match, the back
There
and
is no
forth will
escape
always get in a
for
crowd
Shinsuke
into it.
Nakamura. There is no rope break. They are in the center of the ring. Samoa Joe has the Coquina clutch locked in.
And if Nakamura passes out, trying to grab the ropes here, just trying to create some separation, and he does.
Little
Great counter
Survivor
using his
Series there.
surroundings by the King.
Oh, right to the back of the neck. Oh!
Sliding knee strike to the ear of Samoa Joe, and both men are down in the center of the cage.
Oh,
Covered
wait a
by
minute.
the champion.
Nakamura into a cover here on Samoa Joe and a kick out. Well, it shows you how much this is taken out of both these two men. Nakamura doing whatever he could to gather some energy to make that cover.
You mentioned the exhaustion both men must be experiencing earlier in the match. Here we are a few minutes later. The brutality that's ensued since. Both of these superstars have got to be on their last legs.
A rivalry that dates back to this summer comes to an end here tonight in Melbourne, Australia. Both men have won the
Well, this
championship
match is picked
multiple
up,
times throughout
which
this
I'm glad
rivalry.
about,
Now
but
Nakamura, first attempt here to escape
still
the
think this
cage.
should have
You
been
can see it through Nakamura's
like on a
legs.
pay-per-view or
Samoa
something,
Joe
but
is hot on
it's
his
still
trail.
good.
Now Samoa
still
Joe
good.
climbing up the turnbuckle. Shinsuke Nakamura, those long legs were caught up there in the steel. And now Joe's got him pinned against the cage.
Oh no, no. We've seen Samoa Joe.
Come on,
execute
let him
this
do
on
it.
Finn
Let
Balor.
him do it.
This is what kept Joe the championship in the cage.
Going for the muscle buster here. Look at how close the corners are there in the corner here. Against
would've been
the
cool
cage.
to see.
Nakamura trying to find some breathing room.
Not a lot of real estate on top of the ropes, but Nakamura using it to his advantage.
Shoving the face of Samoa Joe into the steel. Oh, into a power bomb.
That powerbomb was a little off.
I don't know that Nakamura got as much with that powerbomb as he wanted.
I think the ultimate
But I
goal
think
was
we're
to create
okay.
separation. Now looking once again to escape the cage.
This is where the agility can come
Jump.
into play of Nakamura. What's Shinsuke doing?
Nakamura balancing on the top rope here.
Nice.
A Kinshasa from the top rope. Just leveled the challenger, but can Nakamura capitalize?
Watch this again. Off of the top rope here. The Kinshasa right there to Samoa Joe. Both men are down.
Not bad.
All of this
Not
for the
bad
NXT
at all.
Championship. Nakamura now trying to will himself there. You can see the cage door is open.
Nakamura just a few feet from retaining his NXT championship.
Remember, he has to get out of the cage, both feet touching the floor in order to win the match.
What?
What's he doing?
You gotta be kidding me.
Nakamura is close to cage. Kinshasa! Nakamura wanting to finish this one in the ring.
I didn't just climb that.
Samoa Joe still doing his best to fight through.
Joe's back up somehow.
He's gonna counter this, clearly.
Kinshasa! Nakamura finishes.
Come on, I would have had him countered at least. Not just me. Good match. But I would have had Samoa Joe countering the third
I
one.
know a lot of the NXT universe, myself included, question Nakamura
Make it go a little bit longer.
locking himself back in the cage with the challenger.
But still, that was a good match.
After two brutal Kinshasas,